Guys, I don't even know how to say this. Once again, our Nigerian children have been taken. So after a decade, children are still being dragged out of their dormitories, their hostels, being kidnapped by bandits and terrorists in northern Nigeria like it's a normal thing. Just yesterday, around 4 a.m., heavily armed men stormed the government girls' comprehensive secondary school, Maga in Kebbi State. They came in shooting sporadically and causing panic. Eyewitness said they came in with so many motorcycles. I mean, this was not a silent operation. This wasn't a silent operation. And they also went straight to the vice principal's house and they killed him. I don't know what the family, I can't even imagine what the family are going through presently. The vice principal's name was Malam Hassan Makuku.
What happened is that we were asleep around 3:30 a.m. when I heard movements behind our window. So I tried to wake my husband up to tell him that the animals are destroying our things outside. Before I knew it, there was a bang on our door and it was forcefully opened. So I tapped my husband to tell him that the animals have gotten into the house and they are really destroying our things. As soon as he got up, we realized they were not animals but robbers armed with guns. We started struggling with them. Then one of them pulled out his gun and shot my husband. Then they dragged me by my hand outside the house. So I told them to leave me alone, that I would not go with them since they have killed the father of my children and they are asking the children to go in and sleep. I was still arguing with them when my daughter came out. Then they left me and went to her and took her with them, leading them to the hostel. Then they told her to lay down so they can shoot her too. So she told them, I should lie down so that you can shoot me. They said yes. So she asked that they allow her go and ease herself. But then they opened the door and saw other girls and their attention was shifted from my girl. That was how she was able to escape into the bush. By the time she came back, it was already morning.
And then they engaged the security, I mean the guard, in gunfight and killed him. Then they proceeded to the dormitory and abducted at least 25 girls. Not just that alone, staff members who were trying to protect these girls were gunned down. So many of them sustained injuries and they are in hospital presently, fighting for their lives. I don't understand this. How long is the Nigerian government going to wait for our boys and our girls in school to be taken away by bandits and terrorists before they awaken and do something about this? Not just the Nigerian government alone, Nigerians. How long are you going to tolerate and endure this kind of torture before we say enough is enough in Nigeria? Can we mention one tangible thing, one significant thing that we Nigerians can say we have benefited from this Tinubu's administration? Nigerians, put it at the back of your mind that as you go about your businesses today, the parents of the victims are out there weeping and crying. How many of our teachers, principals, and school staff have to die for doing their job? Put it at the back of your mind again that these bandits literally marched these girls into the bush. This was not a hidden operation. Like eyewitnesses, people saw them. People saw them. Don't you see that these terrorists, these bandits are carrying out their operation in broad daylight and without fear? As a matter of fact, they are the ones in charge now. This can only happen because the Nigerian government are out there having meetings with them, negotiating peace talks with them in broad daylight. This Tinubu's administration is all a lie. Tinubu has done literally nothing to tackle security challenges in the country. This is 2025, but it feels like we are still in 2014. Guess what? 82 Chibok girls are still missing. Remember Leah Shuaibu? She's still missing. And all Tinubu is concerned about, all he cares about is how he's going to win the 2027 election and installing solar panel in his house in Aso Rock. Like, I don't, barely 24 hours before this incident happened, ISWAP, an extremist Islamic organization, abducted and killed an army general in Nigeria, the late General Mohammed Uba. Like, they even posted it online. Can you see that these bandits, these terrorists are operating in Nigeria without fear? It feels like they are the one that even own, that they feel like, it feels like they own Nigeria. Northern Nigeria is bleeding. In fact, not just northern Nigeria, Nigeria as a whole is bleeding. And our government is doing nothing about it. Why some of us may be saying this is none of my concern? There are families out there, parents out there, wondering what their daughters are going through in the hands of these terrorists in the forest. If we don't demand accountability from the government, this will keep happening over and over again.